Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best of his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them. And he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And he's managed to get free. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, there's a probing ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cleared away. Alexander-Arnold tries to pass it through. And Messi! Off the post! Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. This looks promising. That's a good ball out wide. Spread neatly. And that has left him in a heap. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ruhi. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And it's Ruhi. Camavinga. Messi. Foden. Foden! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Spread out to the left. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. He is through here. Camavinga, searching pass he's played there. And it's been played through. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that's put paid to a promising move. It's a pretty loose pass. Spread it left. Nicely weighted ball. And he was alert to it. Revghad. 15 minutes till half-time. Bastara. That's a cute ball. Masih. That's been cut out, well played. Looking to play him in, and he's picked out the run. Oh, he's got a shot at goal!
Masih just dropped the shoulder to engineer the feint. Now he'll have to shoulder the blame.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And that's a good ball. Pass somewhat off target. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Can he get on the end of this? Revghad, and he's searching. Revghad! And it's a goal! The breakthrough strike! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Number 9, Masih.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Masih receives it in a wide position. Oh, that's fabulous. No way through, so back it comes. Revghad! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Revghad certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken
2
short.
minutes has been indicated.
Shoots! Oh, in he goes again. It's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And he was quick to react. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement, a 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And the action is back underway.
Pretty robust defending.
Threads one in, now it's Foden. Oh, perfectly measured that. Great chance! Relentless! Just relentless! A century of appearances and a goal so richly deserved. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
"3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Turns back here, probably the best option. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. And he cuts out the supply. Great vision. He's a decent chance! Oh, it's hit the post! And that's another good win of the ball. Looking for the run. It's a promising position. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And he's intervened well there.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Bastarda looking understandably energised after his goal. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the...
He's through and all alone! He's had a shot! That's another chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. That looks a decent ball. Ruhi. And now the breakaway. Hassan. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Hassan simply can't escape his critics. He deserves an earful after that.
That pass has been well intercepted. Looking for options for movement. He's in space and looking for options. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Revghad. Coming on the field. Number 10.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Just a quarter of an hour to play. He is through here. Quick look, then he's got Tool. No mistake. And they are right back within touch. Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So is this the start of a comeback? No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Foot in. He's away. Just eases him off the ball. Rui's cross, terrific header! Really well taken goal. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
After 83 minutes is number 32.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Camavinga. He's having a shot! He should have put that one away.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Camavinga. And that is a little undercooked.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Played back to the goalkeeper. Fagioli. Can he get it through?
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And we're done. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Foden voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this was a result that reflected the difference in team strengths. I mean, you felt that all they had to do was release their power and they were going to steamroll their opposition, which pretty much happened.
Lost children's announcement.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Played out to the left flank.
That's going in strongly.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And that's played in low. And this is Messi. Goes for the shot! Always going over the top.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And it's Revghad. Not much subtlety about that challenge. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe!
Oh, split-second reaction.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Tries to play it through. And the shot! Goal! The breakthrough strike. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that every...
And Messi! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
Nicely weighted ball.
Mbappe!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And here's Foden. Chance for a shot! Off the post. And that has been clubbed away.
Messi made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Steep shapes to shoot! He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
It's hit the upright. It's gone out for a throw-in. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Looking for options for movement. That is good alertness.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Revghad.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Masih could try cutting inside here. Terrific header! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Liberali. He's in a great position here. He's in space and looking for options. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Barella, and it's Camavinga. And he was quick to react. And the first 45 minutes are up. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And the second half gets underway. Oh, that's a key interception. And that is as far as they're going to go. Liberali. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Crunching tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now, can they get him away? Good ball, good take. And he shoots! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done for the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And here's Masih. He's had a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he's away. Picked out brilliantly. Can he stop it going out? Referee's given a throw. Swings in across. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Liberali looking for the run. Always onto this. And the counter is on. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Threads one in. Foden is wide and looking to get onto this. He's found a way through. Now this could be a chance. Nice control. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Searching pass he's played there. That ball looks a good one. Well, there's the clearance. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's Foden. Masih. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Liberali.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
This looks promising. He is through here. Oh, shooting chance! He scores! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
He's on it. Can he get away? Masih. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That has been cut short. It's a throw-in. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And it's made its way to him. There's the shot! Fagioli running with the ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Just the goalkeeper to beat. He's found a way, and the shot! He's put it wide. There will be a throw-in. Four extra minutes added on. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Revghad.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And that will be it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me. Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved.
Welcome to today's match. Everyone, please
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. Now it's Masih. That has been cut short. Now it's Gerard Moreno, and he was quick to react. That is good alertness. Oh, easy pickings there. Great vision. Masih. Header! And that was very necessary. Now it's Camavinga.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
That has ended up in no man's land. That has not gone well. Revghad. Looking for a runner. Masih. In once more. Big header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Gay.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Gay was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's a delicate pass. Tries to get it clear. Pepe. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And they can counter here. Now it's Gerard Moreno. Now it's Pepe. Now that's well seen too. Now this could be a chance. Donnarumma gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. And he cuts out the supply. Now, can they get him away? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, he's burst through. Decent chance! He's scored! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
After 26 minutes is
Villarreal have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Oh, this is a great position. And he shoots! Really well taken goal. And there is his 30th goal. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And That has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted.
There's the shot! That's another chance! And he hits the net! And they get themselves in front! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Gerard Moreno looks to get on the end of this. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Revghad kept his eye on it, and he's there. Masih.
Masih really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. There's the header! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Now it's Gerard Moreno! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Hazard. Can he get on the end of... And Messi! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Revghad. Now it's Gerard Moreno. No, that's been intercepted. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
Please welcome our lads to the field.
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Terrific header! Harmlessly behind. Alexander-Arnold. Can he get it through? Masih gets into a good position. Gay. Now it's Pepe. That is good strength. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Well, That is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he's being shifted off it. Tries to pass it through. Masih. And a chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Well timed, excellent interception. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Good read, needed to be. And he's had a hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for options for movement. Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Kamavinga. It's come to nothing. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Shot a goal! Deftly away. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Threads one in. Oh, well played. He's had a shot! Gerard Moreno looking to add to his goal. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And the shot! It's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Substitution.
Villarreal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Substitution.
The crowd
on
are calling
field.
for this to be put to
Number
bed.
6.
There's little sympathy about.
Eduardo Camavinga.
Alexander-Arnold
Coming
with
on
the
to
short one.
replace him is number
He's having a
11,
shot!
Phil Foden.
And
Substitution
somehow he
for
managed to miss it.
It's a good effort. You can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
And this is Perez. He's had it taken off him. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Buchanan. Van Dijk producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. And he's intervened well there. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Substitution on the field.
It's
Number
their second
21,
corner of the game.
Hazard. Number 25. Coming on the field.
They've played it
10,
short.
Udah.
Can he
Number
finish?
18.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Oh, he's got a slow for a shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
So their fourth corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Big chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well.
Perez. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
There will be 3
Nicely
minutes
intercepted.
added time.
And it's Buchanan. Oh, that's fabulous. Thinks about the shot. Tries to play it through. And the number on the board is 3.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that will be it. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end, virtually... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform.
He rises!
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Shoots! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Can he get on the end of this? Masih. Chance! And it's a goal! There is the breakthrough! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
El dorsal 15. Masih!
It is a super start. So far, so very good. I was going to be disappointed with that. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Decent chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Basnara actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And this is Hazard. There's the shot! They've scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager...
And Masih! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Masih clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now that looks a decent ball. He's having a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Caicedo kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's in plenty of space here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
"3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Tries to cross. And it's came by the keeper. Azar. Nicely weighted ball. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. For a moment, you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Masih! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Bashtara. He's had a shot!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
He's in a great position here. Threads one in. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Quality ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found the way through. And he's in on goal. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well played. Revghad. Now it's Masih. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Revghad. Oh, this looks sharp. Good ball, good take. Ah, he's had it taken off him. Caicedo. It's a really well-measured ball. Bashtara. Chance for a shot! A whisker away from making it 4.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Alexander-Arnold goes short. And here's Revghad. Real chance! And it's half-time here. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. That gets things going for the second half. Oh, Red, nice interception. Over to the left. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Masih. Now, what about a counter-attack? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well read, and the danger is averted. Carrillo has a look up and drives it forward. Oh, that's a key interception. Tries to pass it through. Now he's off and running. And that's another good win of the ball. Caicedo. Can he get it through? Oh, well played, well sorted out. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. No, that's been intercepted. That has not gone well. And that could set him on his way. He's found the way through, shapes to shoot! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Now, can they get him away? And the shot! Off the post! He has done it! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Marcó en el minuto 56 el dorsal 21.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? He's on it, can he get away? Gets into some space. Now the ball's gone astray. Azar. And the counter is on. Nicely aimed pass. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And he was quick to react. Revghad, looking for the run. Oh, can he get onto this? Now that's well seen too. Caicedo. That has been cut short.
Might want to be careful there.
Knocks it into space. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Camavinga is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, a delicate chip through. Tries to play it through. Caught offside that time. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 20 será reemplazado por el dorsal 33. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Now there's a fine ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Masih. Very nicely done. Distributed tidily. Great vision. Now this could be a chance. 75 minutes played. Looking to play him in, and he's intervened well there. Played out to the right. Fran Garcia calmly anticipates. He's had a chance! And that's a real chance missed.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
El dorsal 21.
We have got changes here
Será
from both
sustituido
sides, in
por
fact.
El dorsal 11. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Looking for options for movement. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, they can break here. Searching pass he's played there.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Knocks it into space.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Vicious ball here. Forwards and with intent. And he cuts out the supply. That's been slipped through. It's gone for a throw-in. That's a sharp pass. And that will be it. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Por favor, circulen con precaución.